been a week.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And you remote viewed those, right?
I have, yes. So there are multiple things going on with the fires. I think by this point, there's a lot of people questioning them. I can confirm from what I've seen in my remote view that they're not natural. There's two sort of things that happened that are not natural. One is the winds. I saw very clearly that the winds were created by the weather technology, HAARP, whatever you want to call them. I even asked how they're able to manipulate the winds. And it came down to, I guess, manipulating the electromagnetic frequency, but I'm not an expert. I don't know enough about it. And then the other thing was the fires themselves were started. And this is sort of the point of contention, is how were they started? What I ended up seeing was that they were started manually by boots on the ground, by people that were essentially paid off. Those people, from what I saw, are currently out of the country. They got paid, they got, sent away. We're never going to find who those people are unless, there's a scapegoat, right?
Wow.
Unless people push back too much and then they try and pinpoint it on someone else, which is what they do all the time. So this is very clearly a deep state plan. And the reason why, so what I picked up on anyway, but hey, question everything, right? Utilize your intuition. But what I picked up on was the reason why they utilized people instead of their direct energy weapons this time is because utilizing their direct energy weapons has failed in the past because it's been seen on camera. And something like Los Angeles is such a hub of CCTV, Ring doorbells, I mean, you name it.
Right.
They just couldn't get away with it this time, which is, I guess, a good thing that people are pushing back and questioning. So that's sort of how it's been manipulated and how essentially it got started.
Scary stuff. Yeah. Well, I think after the Hawaii fires, people were really questioning what's causing fires.
Absolutely. Yes. And so let's talk about the reason. Why did they start them? There's a lot of different reasons behind why they started the fires. The main reason that I saw, and so let's actually just talk for a second about who started the fires. Right. I saw that there's actually multiple organizations. I saw about 3 or 4 different organizations that are behind starting the fires. One of the organizations I can say is BlackRock.
Wow.
But that's the scale or the level of organization that we're talking about. These are massive, massive companies that really rule the world, right? They have more money than any one government. And the reason behind why they started the fires, at least one of the reasons, is because they wanted to devalue the land so that they can then buy up the land and take it over. Then I had to ask, why are they trying to devalue the land and take it over? And I wasn't able to get a very clear message behind why they wanted to take over the land surrounding Los Angeles. But specifically, one of the reasons was all I picked up on was testing or experimentation. I don't know what experimentation, I don't know what testing, but it just feels like that's a mecca, that's a hub. They want to take over the land at cheap for a specific reason, but I wasn't able to probe that deep.
I have heard some theorize about the Olympics coming up. They want to repurpose the land for apartments or something.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who knows, though? After what happened in Hawaii and you saw who bought the land after and the insurance didn't pay out, it's just weird,
Very weird.
And the insurance companies seem to have known.
Oh, my God. I mean, there's a lot of things. The water reservoirs, the insurance companies dropping the fire coverage. I mean, it really makes you question who knew about this before it was going to happen, right? Now, there's another reason behind this as well. And this is definitely a more esoteric, sort of woo-woo reason, but I do have to make this statement as well because it does link up with the Maui fires. So all around the world are portals and vortexes, okay? This can be scientifically proven. Essentially, there's energetic ley lines around the planet, and when these ley lines intersect, it creates a portal or a vortex, okay? And these things can be measured. So there is typically around big cities, there's a really big portal. Las Vegas has a massive portal vortex, right on the downtown strip. LA, the same thing, New York, and same with Hawaii as well. And so one of the more sort of esoteric reasons behind what's going on is essentially they're trying to feed a lot of negativity into that portal in order to lower the overall vibration of the planet. Like I said, super sort of woo-woo and esoteric, but it's just another layer of what's happening and what's going on. The reason why the deep state, basically the reason why they do any of these agendas is for control, right? Depopulation, control. Fear, control. The second that we stop and we question and we fight back and we push back is the second we take our power back. But enough of us have to wake up in order for that to become a reality.
Yeah, that makes sense. When do you feel like the deep state really took power?
Oh, a very long time ago. I mean, we're talking like beginning of human history.
Oh, wow. So they've been in power basically all of human history?
If we question who the deep state is, /Illuminati, /powers that be, I like to call them powers that were.
Yeah.
I believe that they are run by an off-world force, right? I believe that they are being run by the reptilians or these shape-shifting beings. And if you look into ancient history, you can see sort of remnants of reptilian shapeshifters in hieroglyphics and statues and other things that have been documented. But yeah, so I mean, they believe that this planet is theirs, and they have been fighting to suppress us ever since.
Wow. Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.